I'm Kristin with the Rogers Public Library, and this week for Quilled Creations we will be making a little mouse. So in your craft packet you will have 3 strips of gray, 1 strip of pink, and 1 little tiny eye. Itty bitty googly eye. And I will show you how to make it. Alright, so we're going to start with our pink. And we're going to cut our pink strip in half. And then we are going to make 2 teardrop shapes. So we'll roll it all up. Once it's all rolled up, we can let it go. And then go ahead and seal it up. And then pinch it into a little teardrop shape. And we'll do another one of those. Once we have both our little teardrop shapes, then we're going to take one of our gray strips and cut it into fourths. So we'll cut it in half and then cut both of those halves in half again. And then we're going to take one of those fourths and we're going to glue our pink teardrops onto our gray fourth strip. And then we'll just wrap the gray around. And once it's all wrapped around, then we'll just seal up that edge. And we'll do the same thing for the other piece, and these will be our mouse's ears. Then we can take our other 2 fourth strips of gray and go ahead and roll them up. And we'll let it go. And then seal it up. And these will be some feet for our mouse. So we're going to make 2 of these into little bitty teardrops. Once we have our little mouse feet, then we can take a full strip and roll it up to make the mouse's body. So once we roll it up, we'll let it go. And we want this to be a little bigger, so you can fluff it up if you'd like to. And then we'll seal it up. And this will also be pinched into a larger teardrop shape. And then you can kind of squish the tip a little to make it a little fatter. So this will be our mouse's body. We're going to take our last gray strip and cut it in half. And then we will use 1/2 to make the mouse's head, so we'll roll that piece all up. And then we can let it go. Fluff it up a little. We want it to be bigger than the ears, but not as big as the body. And then we'll seal it up and make another teardrop. make that a little fatter one too. And then with our last half strip of gray, I'm going to cut that into fourths and roll one up into a tiny little ball. And we're not going to let this one go. Once it's all rolled up, we'll seal it up just like this. And this will be our mouse's nose. And now our last little piece is actually going to be the mouse's tail. So we can roll it up about halfway down and then let it go. And then we're going to unroll it most of the way so that we have a little curly tail. And you can shape this however you want it to be shaped. And then we'll glue it onto the back of the body. And once we have that nicely attached, we can shape it some more so that it curls back and then in. Then we can find a space for our mouse on our background. And glue it on and put it all together. So we'll glue the body on, and then we can glue our head on. And we can put a little bit of glue on the side of the head where it's going to overlap with the body. And then let's add our little nose. Right at the tip of the head. Then we can add our little ears. And then our little feet. And then lastly, our little tiny googly eye. And there we have our simple little mouse. Thank you so much for joining me for Quilled Creations. We are going to be taking a 2-week break for the holidays, and then we will come back the first week of January, and we will be doing Quilled Creations every Tuesday instead of every other Tuesday. So have a wonderful holiday season, and I will see you back in January.